www.islamicwaves.com.
The Chisti order, and these were different saints, different scholars who reformed humans, who reformed the public, who reformed the people, and the methodology they used was named after that order, like those belonging to the Chishtiya silsila, the Chishtiya order. They have a different set of methodology to treat some spiritual disorders. The Saharwardiya, those following that methodology, those saints, those orders, they have a different methodology. The concept is to reform humans, and they focus and they address to those disorders mainly which is found during that time. If I have a disorder, if a society at this point of time having a disorder to do ghiba, backbiting, right, gossip, so my focus would be more towards reforming this disorder. If I find people cluster around me, they are involved with hasad, I would be focusing more on these topics, and my methodology to treat this ailment would be slightly different from those who are addressing different disorders. So this is the concept. Like in apparent diseases, there are different methodologies. You follow allopathic, you follow homeopathic, although they want to cure that disease. Similarly here in the spiritual diseases, the ailments, the awliya, they want to cure the human beings. They want to reform them. They want to get them back on the track. And for that purpose, they come up with different solutions. They use different treatments. So by using those set of treatments, those set of practices, collectively under one school of thought is known as one order, one linkage, one silsila, one chain. So usually there are four very common and very famous chains: the silsila Chishtiya, the silsila Qadriya, the silsila Saharwardiya. So these are the different methodologies used by different saints, different group of saints.
But their main purpose was to eradicate
the diseases, reform them, restructure human being to the right path, and they become clean and they become innocent, close to innocence. The evils, the badness, the hatred, the wrongs within oneself, within oneself is removed. And for removing those stains of evil, those stains of sin, to reform oneself, they undergo different sort of practices, different sort of treatments, and they focus sometimes more on a particular area, like with Hazrat Khawaja Ghareeb Nawaz rahimahullah ta'ala. He was more towards humility, like the earth, to bend down, to you could say that you want to erase your personality as if you are nothing but dust, to embed this characteristic in a personality. There were different treatments, there were different practices to show generosity. Even if you don't possess much wealth, you come up, you deliver, you do more charity, despite that you don't yourself possess much. But these were the teachings. Actually, what would happen after doing this in times of pennilessness, in times when you are in need of wealth, in times when you are in need of money, and a little money you possess, you're asked to give it away to others, just to in a sort of charity. So at that phase, when you donate, you give away those possessions, the little wealth you have, for your own survival. So that brings up, that develops a characteristic of generosity to the height, to the extent. If you possess 1,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees in your pocket and you give away 100 rupees note to someone, that is a donation, that is a charity. But imagine that you only possess 10 bucks in your pocket and you give away those 10 bucks. So that donation as compared to this donation, there is a vast difference. That is what is revealed in the ahadith, that a mud, a handful of sadaqah done by the Sahaba and a sadaqah performed by the later ones, equivalent to the mountains of Uhud, would not match. The reason was that ikhlas, the purity of intention, that was present in Sahaba, the degree of purity that was present with Sahaba, it would actually decrease, it would decline with the passage of time. So the people coming later on would not have that much of degree of purity. Secondly, the amount of wealth present with Sahaba at that time was very little. Despite of that little amount, they used to give away in charity. And later on people had much more wealth. They were wealthier than the Sahabas. And even if they come and donate something which was equivalent to the mountains of Uhud, even that would not match the handful of the sadaqah done by the Sahaba at that time.
www.islamicwaves.com